Live with Ches, we up next. Live with Ches, sports prepared. Live with Ches, live up next. Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.
Hello. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to another episode of Live with Ches, episode 50. Can't believe I already made it to 50. If you've been listening, thank you. If you're just now checking out, welcome. I'm your humble host, Cameron Chester, and today we are talking NBA ball. And everybody knows we're in the playoffs, so let's review the playoffs right now. So 3 teams have been eliminated so far, all over on the West. The Phoenix Suns, the LA Lakers, and the Pelicans. The Suns got swept by the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I called it. I said it earlier in a video, the Suns would get swept. Minnesota has a way better team, all around better team. The Timberwolves' big 3 played way better than the Suns' big 3. Bradley Beal was awful, so awful, especially that last game. And this looks even worse for Phoenix because of the trade. And the Suns don't have a bench, got out-rebound, out-hustled. Even Jaden McDaniels and Naz Reid contributed very well for the Timberwolves and played better than the Suns' big 3, actually. The only one out of the big 3 that played well to me, except for like game 1, was Booker. He showed up in those last 3 games, and KD here and there, but KD could do more than 18 points. Like, I was expecting way more out of KD. And I think this also hurts KD's legacy a little bit because he hasn't gotten far with the team in the playoffs, and he's like the number 1 option other than like years ago with the Thunder. But recently, no, not really. But I mean, he was a toe away from beating the Bucks, but other than that, no. This hurts his legacy pretty much. And this also looks awful for the Suns because they have no first round picks until the next decade. So they are in a big pot of trouble right now. The Lakers, they at least got 1 game against the Nuggets, but they couldn't finish against the Nuggets. They had good leads in game 3 and 5, but choked those leads. In the last game, game 5, LeBron was the only person that scored over 20 points. Don't get me wrong, AD did okay, triple-double, but 17 points, I need more from my other star, especially when the season is on the line. I need more help in general. Austin Reeves had decent performances, but that wasn't enough. Rui disappeared all series, and D'Lo after game 2 was inconsistent. Playoff Jamal Murray is here, and he ended the Kings season. Next, the Pelicans, they got swept by the Thunder. The Pelicans couldn't handle the offensive power and persistence of the Thunder. OKC showed they were ready for a deep run. Granted, Zion was out, and the Pelicans are a very balanced team with him on the court. But it went the Thunder's way. And Zion again is being questioned for his health after having another great season and just having it hampered by injury. There are other first round matchups going on right now, and there have been some good games to watch. In the West, the Mavericks and the Clippers are tied 2-2 right now. LA won the last game. Kawhi didn't play, but James Harden showed up and PG did his thing, and they both dropped 33 points. In the East, it seems like the Celtics will finish the Heat. Boston leads 3-1 right now. Only if Jimmy Butler didn't get hurt. Maybe Miami would have had a different outcome, maybe, or competed a little bit more. But on the other side of that, the Cavs lead 3-2 against Orlando. Pablo Banchero and Franz Wagner have been shining for the Magic right now. And other than Game 4, Pablo has been performing pretty well. The Cavs starters are playing well, but their bench adds nothing. Evan Mobley saved them in Game 5 with a game-ending block on Franz Wagner in the final seconds. Indiana Pacers are looking to wrap up things in Game 6. The Pacers are leading the Bucks 3-2. The Bucks are fighting without their 2 main stars, Dame and Giannis. The Bucks had a good victory in Game 5, defeating the Pacers 115-92. Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton both scored 29 points, and the Bucks are still alive in this series. Now on to my favorite series, Philly versus the Knicks. It's been amazing, great back and forth. The Brunson and Maxey are having a great battle against each other. Embiid had a 50 50 ball, but Maxey is performing very well and saved Philly in the Garden. Game 5, clutched 2 threes in the final seconds to help send the game into overtime. He dropped 46 points to help Philly win the game. So it's been a crazy playoff so far, and it looks like things are wrapping up soon for round 1. My top 5 performers right now in the playoffs: number 5, Luka Doncic; number 4, Jalen Brunson; number 3, Jamal Murray; number 2, Anthony Edwards; and number 1, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's gonna be all, folks. Like and subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. It's been 50 episodes, and I hope I make many more, and I hope this channel gets bigger. And thank you if you've been listening and if you've been supporting. And it's been Live with Ches.
Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.